my morals might be backwards, right? But like to me, okay, a girl or woman or dude or whatever who travels a lot for work, they've got some side piece that they see every once in a while and they keep it super, super quiet. That is much less of a problem for me than a person who would go on Twitter and intentionally blow up someone's family. You know? Megan Anderson, you should tell Laura Sanko sleeping with Mr. Krause. Jeez. It's like, first of all, you better come with some evidence for that, but you realize she has kids, right? Like, you know she has kids and a husband. So shut the fuck up, Megan Anderson. Jesus. Anyway, so point being, I don't believe, my official line is I don't believe it. And, I really don't have any reason to believe it or not believe it. So, but Megan really shouldn't have said it. All right, so we're sidetracked. I want to say this. I want to say that I think Laura Sanko did an incredible job last night. I want to say that I think that she's an excellent commentator. I have always thought that she's an excellent commentator. I also know I'm friends with people who are friends with her, and they all say she is super cool. And exactly how they described her is exactly what I saw in the press conference. That she's like a girl who is like she's a girl who can hang out with guys, like who can totally hang out with guys. The way that she addressed those rumors was awesome. I also liked the fact that when you really watched her, she's uncomfortable talking about this. Like she's saying things are all true, right? Like she's saying things are all true. It's like she's saying, listen, like I don't see a lot of guys having to deal with, who did he sleep with to get this job, which is completely true, But also you could tell like she's not trying to jump on the, the feminist bandwagon. She's just stating an objective fact. And I could tell she doesn't she feels very, at least this is my read, right? My read, she feels very comfortable when she is doing her job, and she does a very good job. She speaks smoothly. She looks good. She keeps her face, she does everything about being a commentator. She does it really well. And then when you put her in the hot seat and she has to talk about herself and where she fits in terms of being the first female in the blah, blah, blah. She doesn't like that. She didn't look like she likes that. And one of the things that is kind of gross to me are people who like that.
I think it is time. I think with a franchise of this scale, it is so important that we make it as accessible as we possibly can for every single generation.
It's just going to mean so much to me personally because it's getting that representation in middle-earth.
It is so time for us to expand the accessibility and the opportunity for this world.
People who love, they revel in that stuff. Being the first black female troll in the Lord of the Rings is just amazing. You're like, oh God, shut up. Jesus. Shut up. Okay? Jeez. We're like Laura Sanko being like, I worked really hard. I came up through I was a UFC fighter. I came up through LFA, announced there multiple years, did the Contender Series, came up, then I'm doing interviews, and then now I'm at the desk. I feel like maybe that had more to do with me getting the job than me sleeping with a bunch of random, people in decision-making roles, right?